Hi, welcome to Take 5 Thursday, where I will be going over some tips and tricks and some things that I've learned along my wellness journey. And I'm going to do them in under 5 minutes. Today, what I want to talk to you about is looking at some red flags and some things to look for when searching for an essential oil company and for essential oils. The first thing to look at is, does the company follow quality standards? This is really important. Quality absolutely matters when it comes to essential oils. What you are breathing in, what you are putting on your body, and what you are ingesting really does matter. Does the company own their own farms and distill their own oils? There is a lot of science behind essential oils, and I actually find it very fascinating. Do some research on it. It's really kind of cool. One of the or few of the things that I've learned is that there are certain plants that, after being harvested, need to rest for days before being distilled. There are certain trees that, after they're cut down, need to rest for years before being distilled. There are certain flowers that have to be a certain color before they are picked. And there are certain flowers that have to be picked at a certain time of the day to get the most quality and most potent oil. Does a company use pesticides? Believe me when I tell you, you do not want to use an essential oil that has pesticides in it. And you definitely do not want to be putting those pesticides on your children. When you go to a store, this is one of my favorites. When you go to a store and there's some oils there on the shelf, and all of the oils are the same exact price. Just to give you an example, this is a bottle that I bought off of the shelf that I use for my classes, and it's $6.99. A lemon oil is not supposed to be the same price as a lavender oil, and a lavender oil is not supposed to be the same price as a rose oil. The way they're processed, the way they're distilled really truly matters, and the price would be reflected. Check the ingredient list. I had a woman that came to one of my classes with her bottle of tea tree oil. And when she brought it to me, the list of ingredients was like this big on a bottle like that big. And in there were chemicals, and there were dyes, yellow dye and red dye. And I said to her, "Do you know what's supposed to be in tea tree oil?" And she said, "No, Dawn, I don't." And I said, "Just tea tree oil." So look at the ingredient list. Along with that, read the label. So this bottle that I use in my classes, and I'm not going to show the brand for you, but it is one that I bought in the store, and it's a lavender oil, and on the front it says essential oil for aromatherapy. When you turn it over, it says suggested use for aromatherapy use only. This product is not intended for internal or topical use. The lavender oil that I use is actually really good for your skin. Lavender is known for being good for your skin. So why can't you put this one on your skin? You can't use it topically. One of the really huge red flags on this bottle is that there's a bunch of warnings. And then get this one. Do not breathe fumes. This is for aromatherapy. Yet I'm not supposed to breathe the fumes. So tell me, what am I supposed to do with this oil? And one of the last tips, does the essential oil bottle that you have an expiration date on it? If it has an expiration date, most likely it is not a pure essential oil. Most likely it has either chemicals, or a lot of times it has a carrier oil in there. Carrier oils typically will have an expiration date to them. And so many companies will mix essential oils with carrier oils so they can get more bottles and sell more. I hope that you found these tips helpful. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday and have a great weekend.